Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Persona 4 Golden. And today is the day that we go around and say goodbye to all of our friends because tomorrow we leave Inaba. So I'm here at the school and we're gonna start right here. Talk to I first.
Oh.
You, what's wrong? You get hit with extra homework too? That's not it? I was gonna go see you later. Well, I came to see you. Really? Then, are you free right now? Do you remember this rooftop? You stopped me when I was thinking about jumping off. Thinking back on it, that was pretty dumb of me.
Thank you.
I really need to thank you. You stopped me and you listened. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to tell you that before you left. Alright, enough of this soap opera. We should do something over spring break. I wouldn't mind coming to your place, you. Contrary to how I look, I'm actually very patient. I'm down for a long-distance relationship, so don't worry about me, you. I've been thinking about the future lately. Not so much about college or jobs or anything like that, but that I want to become a nicer person. Does that sound like a weird goal? Nah, good for you.
Yeah, huh?
I knew you'd understand. I'm glad I met you. I don't know what I'd be like if I hadn't. Maybe I'd be totally into that Midnight Channel. Oh, and spreading a bunch of rumors too. I could never see that happening to me now. I must have went through a pretty drastic change. I has a beaming smile on her face. You feel a close bond between I and yourself. End of conversation. It made me so nervous saying all that. I've never done it before. Why don't you go say goodbye to your other friends? I'm sure they're waiting for you. I think I'll head home. My extra class is over. No, I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'll see you later, you. See you later, I. You have not spoken to everyone with whom you formed a strong bond yet. You should speak to them before your departure. Okay, nobody on this floor. Wait, let's check our classroom just in case. It's this one, right? Okay. Oh, Senpai, do you have business at school too? Oh, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Saying goodbye to your teachers? Sure. That's very kind of you. Well then, please excuse me. No, I'm saying goodbye to you. Having a last look at the school, huh? Can I come with you? This town has become so peaceful.
Oh.
Well, not that I'm disappointed. It's just that for me to remain here without you or a case to solve, I feel somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion that the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's just your departure that's making me lonely.
I apologize.
I'm making trouble for you. I appreciate it, though. It means you care. I told myself many times that nothing will change, even if we're apart, but I couldn't convince myself of that after all. I'll remain here in Inaba, Senpai. Of course, from time to time, my services will be required elsewhere. But Inaba is my hometown now. I want to treasure the precious time I've spent with you, solving the case together. The Midnight Channel, Personas, Amino Sagiri. My duty is to stay here and get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, the thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please don't forget your time here. And don't forget about me. Please remember the time we spent together, when I confessed my love for you, when you accepted me for who I was. You feel a solid bond between you and Naoto. I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others, so this is our last chance to talk, just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can go visit you anytime, and vice versa. Senpai, don't you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow. I think that's everybody on this floor. Yeah, Kanji might be in the practice building. Alright, maybe not. We'll check the second floor just in case. But I think we're done here. Alright, let's go to the hospital. Inaba Municipal Hospital. You overhear two nurses talking. Have you heard about Uehara-san? They seem to be talking about Sayoko. She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who would go there. Well, she seemed to be taking her job really seriously towards the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Uehara-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books, too. I see, but why Africa? Why'd she join a volunteer organization? What's the point? I'd rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. Well, good for you, but not everybody wants that, slim nurse. That's what I used to think too, but watching Uehara-san kinda made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend though, a very young one too. Oh, it must have been that kid who was working here part-time. I don't know the details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me that she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, huh? I feel I have to try harder too. Yeah, I'm starting to see where she was coming from. Let's get back to work and do our best. Well, good for you, Sayoko. It seems that Sayoko is working hard in a foreign country. Even though Sayoko is gone, her life here has changed people for the better. You feel a close bond between Sayoko and yourself. You decided to go back to the town. And then immediately jump back on the bus again. Hill overlooking town. Hey, it's you, mister. Mr. Yu. What a coincidence. Yuta and I just randomly decided to come here today. Is this fate? Harry smiles brightly. Let's play, mister. Hey, don't be selfish, Yuta. I want to talk to Mr. Yu too. Well, I want to do both. Play with Yuta. Yay! You played with Yuta. I appreciate you playing with Yuta. You really wore him out. He fell asleep on the bench. By the way, you know how the criminal behind those incidents got arrested? I was afraid because everything about the case was so mysterious, and that awful fog didn't help either. When I heard the culprit was arrested, the first thing that came to my mind was about Yuta. Yuta is safe now. I felt so relieved. I can now understand what it means by the life of a parent revolves around their child. I just want my kid to grow up to be a kind person. That's really all I ask of Yuta. Life is not only about yourself. There are always other people around you, so your life will affect their life. So I want Yuta to become the type of person who can empathize with someone else, understand their situation. I believe that being kind to others will satisfy one's own heart.
Thank you.
For everything. You changed my entire life. I never really thought about my life in the past. I thought I'd be okay if I could enjoy the moment. I'd just spend the rest of my life killing time. But now I see things differently. Having Yuta with me every day, laughing together over small things, I feel alive. I'm glad I'm a mother. Eri smiles brightly. You feel a close bond between Eri and yourself. I have to go now. I promised Yuta we'd make spaghetti and meatballs together tonight. Goodbye, Mr. Yu. I'm glad I met you. And jump back on the bus again. This time to the Amagi Inn to see Yukiko. The Amagi Inn. Welcome to... Huh? Yuku, that's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Whoa, really? Just kidding. For now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities. Whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do, Yukun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head-on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amano Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time? That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself no matter what happens.
Thank you.
I will always love you. You feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
Whoa, Yukun. You caught me off guard. Oh, I was just thinking of you, and you suddenly showed up, so... Chie is laughing, embarrassed. Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you, and I decided to come here. I was thinking, what can I do for you? And I figured crying or feeling sad about you leaving wasn't it. So I made up my mind. I'm gonna show you what you've taught me. I bought a book. It's called How to Become a Police Officer. I told you I wanted to become strong so I could protect what matters most to me, right? Well, I wanted to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace. I want to keep it this way. You can't be certain that no incident like this will ever happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are. It's where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a cop and have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. Chie is smiling cheerfully. So go home proud. We'll be fine here. Oh man, I didn't want to cry. You feel a tight bond with Chie. You still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead, go. Chie is smiling sadly. Oh, hello.
You have come.
I have. I was waiting for you. I wanted to see you before you left. Though parting words aren't what I have for you. Remember, the heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words. Do you know what action will shake both of our hearts? Hell yeah. Margaret, look at her. Look at her. Beautiful girl. I'm gonna go for it. Why not? I'm already a monster, so a goodbye kiss. Come on. For us residents, I'm sure this is a sin.
Now, close your eyes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why, you ask? So that you don't witness my sinfulness.
Oh dear. I loved witnessing sinfulness. Damn, girl. You feel a solid bond between you and Margaret. I like strong women, what can I say?
Why did I steal a kiss? Is that what you were going to ask? But it's you who was the thief.
I asked for it. Will I ever see you again, I wonder? Well then, farewell. Oh, girl, don't say goodbye. Okay, doesn't look like we're gonna talk to the nose. Let's give it a quick save on a new line. Look at that, 91 hours and 25 minutes. Whew, this game.
Oh, Senpai.
Where are you going? Well, I came to see you, girl. Hopefully you didn't see me kissing Margaret over there. I mean, I don't think you guys can see her or that door, so I think I'm good. Senpai, no, that's like you came to say goodbye. I'm not planning on letting this be the last time we meet. It does make me sad, though. I told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz starting spring. I went to voice training today to prepare myself for that. You see, I'm re-debuting myself with a new album. I'm writing all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they aren't exactly masterpieces. But you know, a lot of stuff's happened while I was on break. I made friends, dear friends. Everyone was so nice to me. I want to express that to everyone who will listen, my deepest feelings in my own words. I'm scared. I'm scared of putting the real me out there for people to see. But I can't give in to that fear, right? I'll work hard for all my fans out there. I'm gonna make a huge comeback. So wish me luck. Absolutely. Thank you, Senpai. I know that you'll be watching me on the other side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that way as I work. You feel a close bond between yourself and Rize. I look back at Juness now and I feel all these good memories of us. Maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Juness. Then you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. But then we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? Senpai, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye and I won't cry. I'm so glad that fog's gone. I mean, it's still foggy over in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky over here. We can see you off on a happy note. Well, see you later. Gotta get our sodas. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna get sodas. Hey, Marie. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind. Stupid liar blockhead. I didn't even want you to save me, and you did. And now you're doing this? I'm going to be lonely. Don't worry. We'll meet again. Of course we will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go. Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies, skewers, whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kinda lonely, but I'm going to explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm going to find out more and more about this outside world, and next time you come, I'll be showing you around. Marie is acting proud. It made me happy when you said that you like me. So, even when you're not here, I'll manage on my own. But you better make sure you come back. You feel a tight bond between you and Marie. You're going to say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you. Okay, let's go and see if anybody's over in the shrine. Oh, we do have to talk to the fox, so yeah. How's my fox friend? Tatsuhime Shrine. The shrine seems to be prospering, as some objects are shimmering with a golden sheen. You don't see the fox. Perhaps it left? What's a young man like you doing in an old place like this? This place was bustling with visitors not too long ago, but these days you see less and less. I heard the town was considering tearing the place down because someone stole money from the offertory box. Also heard some fox had taken up a home here, and they were gonna haul it off to an animal shelter. Too many rumors these days. Remember that one about how the fog was making everyone sick? With that other one, what was it called? Midnight Radio? That was popular with the kids, alright. My grandson and his friends were all into it. Funny, I remember something kinda like that happening when I was a kid too. Wonder who starts these rumors. Oops, I almost forgot. I was supposed to pick up some juice for my grandson. You wonder if the fox was taken to an animal shelter, as that old man said. You decided to leave the shrine. Wait. You feel a presence watching you. Look at that. Magnificent son of a bitch. Ha ha! Babies! It's the fox and its children. Freaking adorable. The fox family seems to be welcoming you. They look like they're doing just fine. The fox's happiness reminds you of the close bond you share with it. Oh, senpai, what are you doing here? Kanji seems to be panicking for some reason. Will you talk with him? Yes. Oh, hello, Yukun. I heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately. Shut up, you old bat. I told you not to speak to me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Yukun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now. You didn't hear what she said, did you? What, about a handicraft class? No, I didn't hear anything. See, a bunch of customers liked those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it. Laugh it up, why don't you? Don't laugh. Senpai. It was my decision, though. If people want to learn and if I can teach them, well, hell, why not, you know? I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, it kind of feels good to do something for other people. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, Senpai. Thank you very much. Kanji has a refreshing smile on his face. You feel a solid bond between you and Kanji. Are you gonna say goodbye to the others later? Well, it ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny how we got the murder case to thank for that. We put an end to that stuff, right? Nachi's in the slammer and the fog is all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. Yo, Senpai, when you go, don't turn back around, okay? Cool guys never turn back around. See ya. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Oh, Yusan, what are you doing here? You're moving tomorrow, right? Don't you have more important things to do? Well, I came to talk to you, man. What's up, Naoki? With me? You really are a strange person. Oh, just to let you know, I just got back from school. I told them to stop treating me special next year. If I didn't speak up now, who knows how the classes would have been organized. And I was just about to go deliver some goods. I got a scooter license, so I'm actually helping out now. There aren't that many people who come to the store out of pity anymore, so we gotta work really hard. Naoki is smiling cheerfully. Oh, did you know our top-selling product? Handcrafted eau de toilette. We use sake instead of ethanol, and it's become pretty popular. To tell you the truth, it was my idea. I heard some girls talking about it, so I did some research. Well, it may not be what a proper liquor store would sell, but it's selling, so it's good for business. I feel like I'm back on my own 2 feet, and I can start moving forward again. It's all thanks to you. Thank you very much. Naoki's smiling. You feel that the bond between you and Naoki is very tight. Alcohol's interesting. Can't drink it yet, of course, since I'm underage. I was thinking about studying it once I go to college. I never thought I'd feel this way back then. It seems as if Sis died a long time ago. The killer has been caught, so I just hope nothing like this ever happens again. I really do wish that. Oh, I'm sorry, you're probably in the middle of talking to everyone, aren't you? I'll see you later. Okay. Let's go to the floodplains and then Genix.
My,
Yu-chan. My, what a coincidence. We really are connected by fate. Shall we talk like old times? Absolutely,
goodness, I'm
Hisano.
so happy.
Best waifu. I just went to visit my husband's grave. Then I came to look at the river like I did last time. Next thing I know, here you are. There's a surprise. I live with one of my kids and my grandchild now. They're all so kind. I just realized that I almost never talked about my kids with you. I probably distanced myself from the rest of my family. I was afraid that if I didn't, I was going to depend on them. They're living their own lives. I didn't want to be a burden to them. So I wanted them to forget about me, to treat me as if I was dead. But they welcomed me, and now we live together. They take care of me, but I'm taking care of my grandson. So there's a little bit of give and take there. There really is a place in the world where I belong. I just assumed that there wasn't one. They are my children, my family. I regret that I didn't talk with them before. My husband's death must have been sad for them too. After all, they lost their father. Well, are you happy now?
Yes.
I'm so happy right now, but because of that I feel sad every now and then. I can't help but think he must have wanted to feel this happiness too. So I've decided that the best thing I can do is live a long, happy life. I'll make the rest of my life as great as it can be, and then I'll tell my husband about it when I see him again. Then we'll have all of eternity to be happy together. I'm not afraid anymore, just a little lonely, but less lonely than before, girl. I'll also have to tell him everything that happened in town, too. About this whole crazy year, those awful murders and how the police solved the case. I'll definitely have to tell him all about you, too. I recently realized something. Precious things remain precious, whether you're alive or dead. Sorry for making you listen to all my long-winded monologue. You look like you still have things left to do. You look like you've grown up a lot, Yu-chan. You're much more handsome now, too. Oh, please, girl, you're making me blush. Not as handsome as my husband was, though. Chuckle.
I'll see you again.
Take care of yourself. You still have a lot of life ahead of you. You feel a close bond between Hisano and yourself. Hisano left without looking back because cool people never look back. Okay, Juness. Go to the food court? Yes.
Yo!
Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What did you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? It must seem weird to you. Huh, I wonder why you began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke bringing the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then it was just one surprise after another. I can't imagine how it's gonna be like living here without you. Quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right, we were right in the middle of a case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Ooh, how reckless. Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. That's how it works. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on. Let's fight. Uh-oh. Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on the train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kinda strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between you, Yosuke, and Teddy. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone? Do you want Teddy to come with you? Nah, you stay here. No, I think Teddy has to work. Okay, who do we got left? All right. Big bro.
Hey!
You. How are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends? Not all of them. I see. Make sure you don't leave here with any regrets. Alright, how do we do Shu? Who else are we missing? Shu is one of them. I would have thought he'd be one of the ones that we could do the bus. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Be with some of the people who are close to you. Maybe he was on this street somewhere and I just didn't... Oh, look, there he is. Oh, Sensei. What a coincidence meeting you here. What are you doing? Saying goodbye to people. Goodbye? What are you talking about? Well, I'm leaving town tomorrow, Shu. Huh. Tomorrow? It's so sudden. I have a baseball game tomorrow. But I want to see you off. Shu was panicking. You told Shu that it's okay if he can't come. Oh, okay. Then, can I tell you something I've always wanted to say? I made a friend. He's in the store right now buying ice cream. It's the guy who transferred here that I told you about before, remember? He's a fun guy, and he's nice. He spoke up for me when I got suspended for cheating. And thanks to him, I have other friends now. He's teaching me about comics and video games. And in return, I help him study. Sometimes we do our homework together. I never thought that fun was something you could have every day. Instead of being afraid and running away, I should have just faced it head on. Sensei, thank you very much. Your tutoring was great. I really learned a lot. Shu smiles like the happiest kid in the world. You felt very close to Shu. I'm gonna hit a home run tomorrow. It'll go so far, it'll reach your train. Please don't forget about me, even if you're far away. I'll remember you too. I'm glad you came to this town. It must have been scary for you, though, with those murders. Those only happened while you were here, huh? You must have bad luck. Sensei, thank you. There are others you share a close bond with. You should go say goodbye to them. Come to think of it, you have yet to say goodbye to Daisuke and Co. You remember how you went to Aya with them? You should visit Aya in the shopping district. Cool. You hear Daisuke and Co.'s voices coming from inside the restaurant. Let's go.
Whoa!
What a coincidence. We were just talking about you. You should chill with us for a little. Well, you see, we started talking about whether or not all that crazy stuff that happened here was really over, and we were consoling each other about you leaving tomorrow. Why gotta blurt that stuff out? It's embarrassing, man. To be honest though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. Next thing I know, you walked right in. It's like, man, I was being thoughtful for nothing. You shared a joyful moment with Ko and Daisuke. Oh yeah, at this rate, our team might actually have a shot at the summer tournament. For real? You're talking about the Nationals, right? If we keep our pace up until then, that is. That's still a huge improvement. Probably thanks to all that harsh training of yours. First years were all whining about it. Yeah, they don't take it seriously. But seeing them slack off like that, I now understand why Ko got mad at me. I mean, I can clearly tell when someone's not being serious, and it pisses me off a lot. See? Trying hard is tough, but I don't know. I get more fun out of it than when I used to slack off. Of course, it would be even better if you were sticking around. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that. Time to suck it up. I'll go over to your place sometime, so you better come back here and visit us too. Enough of this sad crap. Let's be how we normally are and send him off with a smile. So call me if you find a cute girl that's available, okay? Huh? I thought you liked Chie. Oh, shut up. Enough said. See, Chie still got options here. All the girls got options. Speaking of which, what happened to that promise of yours? You were the one who said we'll have another group date. You mean you were serious? Of course. Then I got one thing to say. Stop wearing the same damn training clothes. Think you can give Daisuke a nice shirt and some pants as a farewell present?
What?
Hey, I've got more clothes than this, you know.
Huh?
Yeah, I bet they're all sportswear. Yep. You better come visit you. I can't handle the dating scene with Daisuke alone. The three of us should have a big old group date sometime. You feel a close bond between Daisuke, Ko, and yourself. Well, I'm sure you got more goodbyes to say. We can see you tomorrow anyway. Yeah, don't waste your time on us, man, even if we are separated. We'll always be your friends. Why do you always get to say the good part? I love those three and their dynamic. There are others you share a close bond with. You should go say goodbye to them. It's a very accurate representation of, like, dude friends, you know? Come to think of it, you have yet to say goodbye to Yumi. You should visit the drama club. Oh, yes. Okay. That's where she's at. Yeah, me and my friends were like that quite a lot in high school as well. Same types of conversations. Okay, let's see, it's one of these rooms, right? Oh, you know what? I'm turned around. Should be this one. I always think that this is where you come in there, but it's not. Let's go. Yasugami High Drama Club. Yumi is here. Yukun, I knew you'd come. I came here today to turn something in, and I felt this wave of nostalgia. We used to be in this club together. You're leaving tomorrow, right? I have something to tell you. I haven't really put my thoughts in order yet, but I want you to hear what I have to say. Because you're the one who changed how I think, Yukun. I'm thinking of joining the student council. I figured I should do something for my school. I want to take part in some local politics, too. The town is voting whether to keep the gas masks. I understand why people wouldn't want to see them ever again, but what happens if the fog comes back, you know? Oh, and I've started working at Junes. I'm a cashier at the food court. Stay away from Yosuke. The dude's a dog. I'd like to try some more of the clubs at school, too. To be honest, I'd like to go back to the drama club. You could do worse than Yosuke, to be fair, Yumi. I want to see and feel the world I live in, so I'm planning to try as many things as I can, as long as the opportunities are there. I've been thinking about what I'm supposed to do in my life. That is, I want to find out what the significant meaning in my life is, why my parents created me. You don't want an answer to that question. Though, if I do find that out, I can't be satisfied with that answer. I have to do something with that knowledge, do something for the people who live on after me. I believe the goal of life is to pass things on to as many people as you can. It's not about inheriting blood or continuing your genetic line, it's more like passing on your memories. And since my father passed his down to me, I have to do the same for future generations. I'll do my best to see that my life bears fruit. I hope that you'll come back to see me again. I hope we can see each other again. Take care of yourself. The fact that I care about you so much won't change no matter how far we're apart. We won't be alone. Bye. Yumi's eager smile cheers you up. You feel a close bond between yourself and Yumi. Let's see. You have not spoken to everyone with whom you formed a strong bond yet. You should speak to them before your departure. Okay, we're to Dojima and Nanako now, so they should be the last one. I'm gonna give the game a quick save.
Hey,
How are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends? I did see all of them, right? I'm gonna look just really quickly, because now I'm paranoid. Not Persona, what am I doing? Social links. Okay, we got Yosuke, Yukiko, Margaret, Kanji. We're at Dojima. We got Rize. We did get Rize, right? Yes, we did. Chie. We're at Nanako. We got the Fox. We got Naoto. We got the athletes. We got Naoki. We got the old lady, young mother, nurse. Yep. Teddy, I, Yumi. And we talked to Marie. She was over by the thing. So yeah, okay, we're good.
Hey.
Not all of them. I've got 2 of them right here. Hold on, do I need to talk to Yeah, I think we're good. You look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Nanako, do you remember what we promised? Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick. You too, Nanako. Yep. Oh, she's so sad. Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? It doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. And we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right? Yeah. will you remember me? Of course. Always. It's a promise. Come on, don't cry. I'm not crying. Oh well. I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, you. You, it wasn't all that long ago, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. I really do think of you as part of my family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. This is your second home, you know. God, that's so sweet. You feel a solid bond between Dojima, Nanako, and yourself. When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro. Slow down, girl. You're a stud, you. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. But that will be a long time, won't it, you? Right? Dojima smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. Don't worry, Dojima. I'm not planning on marrying your daughter, Nanako, my niece. Let's just be clear on that, okay? By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived, and it finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. Guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home too. You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house to prepare for tomorrow. No, I don't think I will. It's kind of important that you, don't, actually. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly what I'm supposed to do now. I'm going to try something real quick. Okay. I think it's just going to Junes. So it's really important that you talk to everybody. And then when it asks you that question whether you want to end the day, you say no. And I believe... might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter. Then you're going to want to come back to Junes and enter the food court one last time.